What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing Glamrock Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's begin in the center of our page with the top edge of the beak. So from the center we're going to move over towards the left and draw a half circle. We're going to go up and then bend that down. Now we're going to flare the beak coming down and out towards the side. So going back to the left, come down and bend that out. And we'll curve the beak coming down along the side. Just bending that down. Then from the ends, we're going to draw a straight angle line coming down and in towards the center point. Step to the left, in towards the middle, and go up and out towards the right. Let's add the top row of teeth. Starting back over on the left, draw a short line coming down. And the same thing on the right. Now to connect the ends with a curve, coming down the middle, and then back up. And then we'll separate out the teeth, starting in the center with a straight line. We'll add one more line on either side. Let's draw the top edge of the lower jaw. Lining up with the outside of the beak, we're going to step down. So we curve down the middle, and then that up on the right. Let's round out the side of the jaw, starting back on the left, come down and in. And then we'll close off the bottom with another curve. Just follow that curve along the top towards the right. Now from the left side of the beak, we're going to step in, draw a straight line coming all the way down towards the jaw. Do the same thing on the right. And then we'll add the bottom row of teeth. On the left side, we're going to step up. Just going to follow that same curve. I'm going to leave a gap in between the teeth, and then come straight down. Move over towards the right, draw another line, go out, and up. Let's separate the teeth with two straight lines on either side, starting on the left and then the right. And then we'll fill the inside of the mouth in black. Let's move back up to the top and draw in the eyes. We're going to start on the left side of the beak. We'll start with a curve, coming down and then up. Line this up on the right, come down toward the same height, and then back up. Now we're going to connect the outside of this line to the inside of the beak with a large half circle. So starting on the outside, we're going to go up, round this out, come in, and then down on the left side of the beak. Move over towards the right and do the same thing. And go up towards the same height, round this out, and then come down. Now I'm going to go back to the inside and draw the top of the eyelid. Starting on the left, I'm going to curve this up, and then down. Line this up on the right, going up, and then down towards the side. Now from here, I'm just going to curve the eye, coming down, rounding this out, and then pulling that in towards the bottom. Let's add a highlight on the top left side of the eyes. Starting from the corner, and draw a circle, going all the way around, and then back up. And then we'll draw another circle in the center of the eye for the pupil. We're going to tuck this in underneath the highlight. Starting at the bottom, come all the way around, and then back out. Let's fill the pupils in black. Now we're going to give our character some thick eyelashes. Starting from the inside, we're just going to taper this up and then out towards the side. And then we'll curl up the first lash, going around and then up. And we'll taper that back down and in, just on top of the eyelid. Let's add a second lash. Starting out here, curve out and then up towards the side. I'm just going to pull that down and in towards the top corner of the eye. And I'll follow the same curve of the eye, coming down and then in towards the bottom. Let's fill the lashes in black. Now we're going to leave the eyebrows on top of the eyes, starting on the outside. Just going to curve this up a little bit higher along the top. Just pull that down and into right about there. Line this up on the right, going up, and then bending that down. Let's go back to the inside, curve down and then out. Let's fill the eyebrows in black. Now that we've drawn in the face, let's move out to the side and draw the lower half of the head. From the bottom corner of the eye, we're going to step out. Just going to curve the cheek, coming down, and then bending that in underneath the jaw. Let's line this up on the right, come down, and then bend that in. And now we're going to close off the top of the head. Starting back on the left, we're going to draw a large half circle. We're going to go up, round up the head, come in towards the middle, and then bend that down on the right. Let's add that marking on the right cheek. Starting up here, start with a straight angle line coming down and out. Go back to the inside, go straight across, and then come straight down. Let's go back to the left, step down, draw that same angle line, come down the inside, and then go straight out. We're also going to add 2 large hoop earrings along the side of the head. Let's start from the left, curve this out, and then down, line this up on the right, and then we'll round out the bottom, come in and then up in behind the head. Let's draw the inside edge of the hoop. Starting up here, we're going to follow that same curve, going out and then down, leaving a gap along the bottom. Let's go all the way up to the top of the head and draw in the bow. Starting right in the middle, we're going to start with a straight line going up, round up the top, come down, and then come straight down on top of the head. And then from the top corners of the knot, we curve this up and then out on either side. Let's round out the side of the bow, coming down and then in, go out and then down in behind the top of the head. Now I'm going to add a fold along the inside. Halfway along this line, curve this up and then out. Let's draw the hair brushed over toward the left side. From this point, I'm going to curve the hair going out and then down. I'm just going to taper that up and then back in behind the bow. And then we'll layer 2 more in behind, starting on the side, curve up above the bow, and then pull that down in behind the knot. Let's go back over, go up, and then bend that back down. Now that we complete the head, let's move down and draw the upper torso. We're going to start on the left side of the jaw, curve the body going out, and then back in, go to the right side, and do the same thing. And we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. Let's go to the center of the body, start with a point, and angle the collar going up and out toward the left and right side. Let's move out and draw on the shoulders. On the left side of the body, curve the shoulder going out and then up, line this up on the right, and we'll pull the shoulders going up and in behind the bottom of the head. Now we're going to draw a character holding the guitar, so we're going to start with the left arm. Let's start from the inside of the shoulder, curve down and then out, go to the outside shoulder, step in, curve out, and then back in towards the same height. And then we'll close off the bottom with a curve, going up and then down, step up, draw that same curve, and then we'll fill that area in black. And we'll bring the forearm coming down and in. Let's start from the inside of the elbow, curve in and then down, go to the outside, come down, bend that in, and we'll close off the wrist with a curve, coming down and then back up. We're going to add a trim, stepping up, just following that same curve, and we'll fill that in black. Let's draw in the hand starting with the thumb. From the inside of the wrist, we're going to draw a half circle. Coming in and then down. Connect the bottom of the thumb to the wrist with a curve, going up towards the top. Now we're going to layer in 3 fingers. Let's start from the bottom of the thumb, come around and then up, step down, go down and up the second finger, and then the third finger, we're going to go out, just pull that up towards the outside of the wrist. And then from the bottom of the thumb, we're just going to curve this across above the fingers and then back and down. Let's go to the inside of the thumb, draw a straight angle line, going up and out toward the right. Now going back to the left side, we're going to step down, draw that same angle line, going up. We're going to stop right about there, and we'll overlap 3 fingers. Starting here, we're going to draw an oval. Down, up, and then back down. Let's layer in 2 more fingers. Starting on the side, draw that same oval, just tucking that in. Do that one more time. Now we want to extend this line on the left side of the hand, just lining up with the top line. Close this off with a straight line. Let's go back up to the top, angle up, go straight out towards the right, and then come down with a short line. Now connect this point to the left side with a straight angled line. And I'll add 3 small circles along the top, starting on the left, move over, and draw 2 more. Now we're going to draw the right arm tucked in behind the guitar. Let's start from the inside of the shoulder, come down and then out towards the elbow. From the outside of the shoulder, step in, come around, and then in. Let's close off the bottom of the curve, step up, draw that twice, and then we'll fill that area in black. And then from the outside of the arm, we're just going to curve this in and then down in behind the guitar. Now let's go back and draw the body of the guitar. We're going to start from the top of the thumb, angle up towards the body, angle back down and out. Let's come down towards the bottom, step over towards the left, angle down and out towards the right. I'm just going to round this out and then pull that back in towards the hand. A straight angle line to right about there. And then from here we draw the back of the guitar. Start with a straight angle line coming down and out. Round up the end. Draw a straight line going up in behind the hand. And then from that same point, we're going to angle up and out with a straight line. Round up the end. And then pull that back in behind the arm. Let's add a couple dowels along the bottom. So on the left, start with a circle, add 1 more on the inside. Now we're going to go back and add 2 bars along the inside. Starting beside the hand, draw 1 line, step over, draw that twice, and we leave a large gap and draw that again. Let's go back to the bottom corners of the body, curve the body coming in and then down on either side. Let's continue working down with the legs, leaving a gap in the center. Start on the left, curve down and then out, move over towards the right, and do the same thing. Now we round out the bottom of the knee, coming down and then up in behind the guitar. I'm also going to close off the right hip, starting up here, curves out and then down. Let's go back to the inside of the leg, curve in and then down towards the ankles. And then we'll round out the bottom of the cuff, going up and then down on either side. And then from the outside, curve the leg going up and then in towards the outside of the knee. Now we're going to go back to the inside of the foot, curve in and then down towards the heel. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet, starting on the left, come down and bend that up. And then from the end, curve the foot going up and then in towards the outside of the ankle. Now we're going to separate out the toes. From the outside, let's step in, curve up and in, leave a gap, and draw that twice. Let's add some spots across the left leg. Starting from the top, a circle, and fill that in. I'm just going to vary the size of these circles, going all the way across the leg. And I'll add some stripes across the right leg. Starting from the inside, come in and up, taper that back out, and then we'll fill that in. Let's go to the outside, come down and in, taper that out, fill that in. Just going to add a few more, starting from the bottom, going up and down, one more along the bottom, fill that in. And there it is, there's a drawing of Glamrock Chica. Let's grab some markers and I'll show you how to color this in. Let's start by filling in the bow with this bright pink. Now we'll work our way down towards the shoulders, the lower torso going around the guitar, and then the bottom of the right leg. And now filling the inside of the eyes with this dark blue, and filling in the beak with this bright orange. I'm going to fill the area around the left eye with this blush pink. And then using that same color across the upper torso and those markings on the right side. Grab our green and fill in the earrings. And then the back of the left hand, and then the bottom of the left leg. I'm going to fill in the body of the guitar with this purple. Now with a light gray, we'll fill the outside of the right eye. And then with a dark gray, we'll fill in the rest of the guitar. Now using our light gray to add a shadow across the bottom of the head. And there we have it. That's how we draw and color Glamrock Chica. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also drop your requests in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching and I'll see you again soon.